What's up, everybody? It's me. I'm back again. This video, yeah, it's probably not going to be the most productive video, but I really am so tired of a certain issue that's been going on for, I don't even know, the better part of probably a year now, at least, probably even longer than that. Okay, technology is supposed to advance, right? It's supposed to get better and better and better through time, right? 1980, people didn't have the internet. There was people that had computers, but there was no World Wide Web, there was no internet. 1990, early 90s come along, we got the internet, we got all these cool, inventions. People back in the day used to use in the 90s America Online, AOL, dial up. Then we get into the late 90s and 2000s. We started having all these different cool platforms on the internet. And then later on, social media came along. We had MySpace, obviously Facebook came along, Twitter now, and etc. Now we got YouTube. And it's the year 20 fucking 23. So, like, the internet, the World Wide Web now has been around for, 30 years now? Probably a little longer than 30 years. We've got all of these amazing platforms on the internet to use. And, we're supposed to have the latest, the greatest, the best technology. Smartphones, computers, tablets, everything, iPads, all of that stuff. Why? Here's my question. Why has YouTube, of all these different platforms, completely devolved? Why? Shouldn't it be better now than it was when it first started, 18 whatever years ago it was, 15, 18 years ago? And what I mean is, I cannot count how many fucking times, and this is exhausting even me saying this because I've gone on this rant with friends, family, and you guys here on my channel several times. I've gone over this. I'll be talking to somebody on YouTube without any kind of warning or any kind of like notice. I'll get shadow banned, or I like to call it shadow hidden, because it's not really a ban. It's just like a temporary thing where you can see everything that you're typing, everything that you're saying, but nobody else can see it. And it's not even due to foul language or harassment. It'll be as simple as, I'm just going to give you guys a simple analogy. It'd be like me saying, typing, on YouTube, "Hey Mike, how's your day going?" He's like, "Great, Justin. How's your day going?" And then I tell him, "Oh, it's great. I went to this place, had dinner, played golf, did this, did that," and that's where I'm hidden. It's like, bam, you're hidden. Suddenly nobody can see what you're saying. It's not like I'm saying, "Hey, fuck you, Mike," or "You're a fucking asshole, bitch." I'm not even doing that. I'm just like, these are normal, simple engagements that just automatically on YouTube get hidden for some reason. And I'm making this video because I would love for whoever sees this video to share it with all their friends, all their family, share it to YouTube, share it on Twitter, post it everywhere, Facebook, because I really want to know what causes these stupid little shadow bans, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube. And it's not humans doing it. I know that for a fact. It's not people, because none of the channels or people that I engage with hate me or have anything against me. They don't, some of the channels don't even have moderators. Some of the channels. And out of the blue, I'm just gone, disappeared. And when it happens, I've noticed it because I've tracked it. I used to, I'd be talking to somebody, and if they would just out of the blue stop talking to me, or everyone else would stop talking to me, I didn't even think anything of it. Like an idiot, I would just assume, oh, people's busy. And one time I was like, no, you know what? There's got to be something going on here. So when people quit talking to me, I pulled up another tab, another browser. And I would look in to where I'm typing, where I'm chatting at, and nothing that I was saying would be going through. And I was like, wait a minute. Why is this happening all the time now? And it's never, it cannot be, I'm sorry, but it cannot be a trigger word. There's no way it's trigger words, because it's happened when I'll say the simplest of things and nicest of things, like, "I'm doing great. How are you doing?" And it just triggers and gets, somehow or another, something triggers and everything gets hidden. And when it happens, it stays like that usually for like the rest of the day on not all platforms, but all channels on YouTube. So like, let's say I try typing to somebody on one channel, doesn't work, go to another channel. It's a YouTube system thing. It's not a channel deal where like you're blocked from a channel or anything like that. It's all of YouTube when it happens. It's almost like, I swear to God, I feel like it's damn near like a 24-hour ban, where like once something gets triggered into the system where you're hidden, it never comes back until like the next day, you know, where you can't talk to people. And it's like, I don't understand that. Personally, from my experience, I never had that problem at all, or at least I didn't know that I was having that problem at all until I started creating content right here on my channel last year. Before I started creating content on this channel, I don't remember that ever happening to me. When I would be having a conversation with somebody and then out of the blue I get shadow banned, I don't remember that ever happening. But ever since I started creating content, I don't know if it's coincidental, just the timing, or if it's maybe because I started to become more alert and aware, or what, but I feel like I never used to have this issue with being hidden. I like to just call it hidden. I've never had that issue until I started creating content last May, I believe it was, May of 2022. And it doesn't seem to cause any problems on my own channel here. Like, I could talk to you guys fine. Like, if somebody leaves me a comment right now, oh, I could respond to you with no issue. But when I go to other channels and try interacting, once that ban, whatever you want to call it, shadow ban happens, it's like it stays that way for a whole day. And it's like I said, it's never even over vulgar language or insults or threats or anything like that. It's literally, it happens at random. Like I said, I could be saying, hey, how are you doing today? And then it happens. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. That's why I was saying earlier, how does technology get so crappy? How does it get so shitty? You know, like, I remember, and it is technology, because that's a glitch and that's an error and a problem on their end, YouTube's end. It's not a rule violation, you know, and it's not a rule violation on my part or any kind of, you know, breaking community guidelines. It's their issue. And I bring this up because I remember 20 years ago in the early 2000s, when I was just a teenager, just a kid, I remember people used to say, oh, Justin, in the next 20 years, you're going to be blown away by how perfect and impeccable our technology is going to be. Phones are going to be immaculate, where it's going to be way better than they used to be. You know, the reception's going to be even better. The internet's going to be better. You're going to be able to just literally do everything, you know, without even having to use your fingers. You're going to be able to do everything without lifting a finger. And I'm like thinking, wow, that's really cool. That's fucking awesome. Well, that's not the way it is. It's 2023, and you fucking can't even, like, text somebody in text format, hey, how are you doing? Without it getting hidden. Or, you know, your message not showing up because some kind of a glitch or something. I don't remember glitches like that or errors like that happening when I was growing up on the internet in the late 90s and early 2000s. I don't remember that happening. You know, maybe my memory is just really bad, but I remember back in the early 2000s when I was in school and still growing up, everything worked perfect. You know, whether it be AOL, America Online, or, you know, Yahoo, back in the day when Yahoo used to have, where you could play games and interact with people. All of that stuff worked perfect. There was no glitches. There was none of this shit of, hey, I was trying to message this person, but they never got my message. It just magically never showed up. There was none of that stuff 20 years ago. I don't remember that ever happening 20 years ago. You know, nowadays it's 2023 and we're supposed to be like so advanced now. We got all of these programmers and these geeks that supposedly know how to create the best software and the best systems, the best platforms, and yet we can't even send a simple message saying, hi, how are you doing? How was your day today? Oh my God. I think I need about 5 Advil right now. Gosh. And the part of like not being able to like that part doesn't even frustrate me that much. It's like fucking A, it is what it is. What wears me out is when I have to continue to check on shit like that and then find out that I just wasted my time. That's the thing. If I wish it would just say your messages or your comments didn't go through or something like that instead of this, secret, shadow ban shit, where you don't even know what's going on. Because you're wasting your fucking time, especially when you're having a normal conversation with somebody and, out of the blue, you realize, hey, nobody's saying a word back, back to me. And then you have to look into it yourself and find out, oh, I pulled up another browser and nothing I said went through on the screen on their end. On my end, everything shows up. But on their end, oh, they can't see a word that I'm saying. They don't know, that shit, oh, that pisses me off. Like, I would actually be happy if when this happened, it said to you, your message can't be sent or your comment can't be posted or whatever. I would love that. I'd be like, great. Now I don't have to waste my time. I'm going to get up, leave my desk, or if I'm on my phone and it happens, just put my phone down and stop talking. It's really that simple. If it would let you know that you can't say this or this person is not here or whatever, it would be great if that's how it was. And I understand I'm sure whatever the fucking feature is that YouTube uses, this, Google moderator automated shit that does stuff like that. I'm sure it was probably intended somehow or another for people that are jerks, assholes, and trolls that, insult people. I'm sure that's what it was intended for. However, their, software, whatever they use, their technology sucks because everybody gets shadow banned. And I was talking to some friends of mine that have the same issue, where out of the blue they'll just be having a normal conversation with a friend on and it's always YouTube. I don't know about the other social media platforms. I don't think Facebook has this problem. It's always YouTube, where a buddy of mine will say, after like an hour later, he'll be like, I don't know what happened. I was talking to you and suddenly I realized nobody was responding back to me, and I'll be like, well, I didn't see your comments. And then he'll have the same issue as me. So I'm not saying I'm the only one that has the issue. Everybody has this issue. And it just really frustrates me that with technology they can't come up with a better way. I mean, it's just, personally, in my opinion, I think YouTube should go back to the way they used to be, where they just let everybody say whatever the fuck they wanted. There was none of this, oh, this certain word could trigger the freaking Google mods to ban you, or this type of sentence structure. I don't know how they fucking set it up. It might even be the sentence structure that you use. Maybe if you use too many periods or too many, I don't even know, too many of the same letters automatically banned. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe if you say hey, and instead of just using one Y at the end, you use 3 Ys, maybe it might ban you. I have no fucking idea. All I know is it'd be nice if they would just come up with a more simple system, or just get rid of it altogether, the automated Google moderator shit, and just let people say what the fuck they want. That's how I feel. I mean, there's a reason why they have YouTube Kids. They have YouTube Kids platform that is just for children, and it's, I'm sure, censored heavily, and it should be because it's children. And then they have the regular YouTube, which is, in my opinion, it should be for adults, or if you're a teenager that's mature enough to use it. If YouTube for adults should not have all of this fucking censorship bullcrap. YouTube Kids, yes, censor it. YouTube adults, leave it alone. It's like, Jesus. Oh. Just really, oh man. But anyways, guys, I can't just go on forever talking about this because I'm just literally at this point repeating myself over and over and over again. So anyone that sees this video, do me a favor. Send this to everybody that you know. Send it, post it on Twitter. Do whatever, because this is not for me or for me to be popular. This is really me wanting to know, why in the fuck can't I use a platform that I've used for all these years And why can't it work the right way? That's all I want to know. You know, I would, you know, and you know how it is when you try complaining to like YouTube or any of these social media platforms, you don't hear back from nobody, and half the time you get an automated, you know it's a fucking bot responding back to you. It's just a waste of time. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna call this a video. Sorry for the rant, but it's just so annoying. I know you guys, I'm sure, deal with the same thing, and a lot of you probably get banned, shadow banned, hidden, and don't even realize it. Because if you don't check, like pull up another tab or, something else to look, you won't even know whether your messages are actually going through. So if you don't pay attention, probably a lot of your comments and messages don't even go through, but you just don't even know it. So, anyways, guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for, watching my content. Please give a thumbs up for these videos. It really does help the channel out a lot. It gets the videos more, it helps with the algorithm. Gets the videos out there. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps the channel out, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. And that's going to do it, guys. You guys all stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Sunday. Try to relax. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody.